Hey girlies, it's Tammy. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're gonna be doing my first ever project pan. I really want to start getting through the makeup in my collection. I use things up occasionally, more skincare than actual makeup, but that's just obviously because I'm testing new things all the time. But there are some staples, mainly base products, that I want to get through. I'm not including eyeshadow palettes because I literally test one nearly every single day, if not every week. I also haven't included lip products just because I like to switch up my lip every single day. So it's mainly base, like foundation, primer, powder, stuff like that. So I have pulled out my selection and it's in this gorgeous bag, which is from the Soph X Skinny Dip collection. I think this bag might be sold out, but double check on the website if it's still available. I'll leave it linked down below. But yeah, these are the products that I want to get use out of, finish up in the first half of 2021. I think that's a bit ambitious, but I definitely want to finish these up in 2021. So I'll probably do an update in March and then an update in June. So like every 3 months I'll kind of update you guys. I know I'm starting a bit late in January, but hey, better late than never, huh? Starting with primer, I've picked different ones depending on how my skin is feeling that day. So if my skin is feeling a bit dehydrated, a little bit dry, I've picked my Milk Hydro Grip primer. I've had this for like over a year, so I feel like I need to like finish it up and be done with it. I do really like this primer in the winter. I feel like in the summer it's a bit too hydrating for my skin type. Another kind of moisturizing primer that I've picked is the Smashbox Photo Finish Moisturizer. This is a little mini size, so hopefully it won't be too hard to get through. Some of the products that I have picked are like half done or more than half done, just to kind of make this a little bit easier on myself. There's no point me picking like 20 products that are all brand new and full, so I've kind of picked products that I've been using. This is not one of them, but it's a mini, so I guess I can kind of make my way through it. So those are my hydrating options, and then my pore blurring, which I am all here for, what I kind of need my skin prep to be, are my two favorites, and these are literally nearly empty. I can feel they feel so light. This one I think is done, but it's got like a couple more uses, you know, when there's product on the spatula that I can kind of scoop out, but it's not actually squeezing up any more product. And this is the Barry M Skin Blurring Elixir, which is a dupe for the Fasali Skin Tune Blur. So these do the same thing. I absolutely love both of them. This one's nearly done as well, I can feel it, but I do have a backup of this, so I wanted to make sure I finish this before I move on to another primer. So those are my options for primer. Let's go ahead and move on to foundation. So one that's nearly finished is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. Absolutely love this foundation, and I love the shade as well. I have the shade 350, and I feel like this is just such a great foundation for the winter springtime because it's not too matte, but it's definitely not like an oily dewy foundation. Another foundation that I've picked is the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear foundation. So this feels like it's down here where this white line is. It doesn't feel super light, but it does feel like I'm making my way through it. I absolutely love this foundation. The shade is a little bit orange for me, which is why I've picked a concealer that I'm going to show you guys, but the actual formula of this foundation is outstanding. And yeah, I just wanted to make my way through it because I do love it. Of course, I've picked products that I absolutely love and use all the time anyway, and I'm not going to be strict on myself. Like, I'm not gonna only stick to these products. If I feel like using a Huda Beauty foundation, I will use a Huda Beauty foundation. And the last foundation that I picked is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro foundation. Now, I only got this recently, I think in like September 2020-ish, around that time, and I fell in love with this foundation. The formula is perfect for me on an everyday basis. It's lightweight, medium coverage. I feel like it dries down, lasts really well. I just love the way this looks on my skin. It doesn't feel like it's even halfway because of course I only just got it, but I'm happy, more than happy to use this every single day. So I thought I would pull a foundation that I'm glad to use. So for cream bronzer, I've taken my two favorites. I think these are the only cream bronzers I have, and the Fenty, but I don't really use the Fenty. I really should declutter it from my collection. I just don't like the shade on me. I definitely prefer these two. So we have the Revolution Fast Base Foundation Stick in F16. So this one is literally a tiny bit left. If I use this every single day, I could be done with this in about a month or two, like easily finishable, I think. And then another favorite of mine, Huda Beauty Tantour in medium. This one hit pan so long ago, so it's just kind of product around the edges. And yeah, I just want to go ahead and finish this up. I absolutely love it. I would repurchase this. It's one of my favorite cream bronzers. It just melts into the skin beautifully. Now for concealer, I've given myself quite the variety. First of of all, I only picked one concealer that's my skin tone shade. So this will be like, for example, if I used a foundation and I just wanted to spot conceal, this is the Nabla Close Up Concealer. Absolutely love this full coverage, beautiful concealer. It gives me Tarte Shape Tape vibes, but not as matte, but definitely as full coverage. But yeah, Nabla concealer for my blemishes. And then for underneath my eyes, I definitely didn't need to pick all of these, but I like variety, like I said. So first of all, I picked the Huda Beauty Overachiever concealer. I've had this in my collection for longer than I want to admit. Oh, it has a 12-month shelf life. I really think I should throw this away. I've had this longer than a year. I'm gonna use it for the first 3 months and then I'll get rid of it, okay? It doesn't matter how much I've used, I'm just gonna get rid of it because it's been long enough, but I really wanted to get my use out of this. Next is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Happy to use this every single day. I feel like this is a great winter, spring, fall concealer for me, anytime but summer. I feel like in summer, I really do need mattifying products because my skin is just so oily and sweaty. And once again, I've had this for a long time and I have a backup of it as well, so I need to finish this one. Now this one is practically finished. It's at the stage where I need to take out the stopper and, like, you know, scrape around the edges and stuff, which is great. So this is the Jouer concealer. This is the Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer, and this is actually my second tube of this. I've already been through one tube of it and now this one's on the way out as well. So yeah, absolutely love the Jouer concealer. And the last concealer I've pulled, this is the concealer that I'm going to use when my foundation is a little bit too orange or too dark for me. This is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Tan Sand. So yeah, this is basically going to be my brightening concealer, so I really wanted to pick like a nice pale shade. Now for loose powders, I've picked two that are kind of more than halfway finished. So first of all, Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I have about 4 backups of this powder because every single time Laura Mercier sends out PR, they always send a translucent powder, so I've just kind of like kept them and now I've got like 4. So I feel like I need to finish this one. Sorry guys, I just had to turn on my lighting because it just got really dark outside. But what was I saying? I've also picked out the Vichy Derma Blend Powder. Absolutely love this. I also have a backup of this one. This one is a little bit more than the Laura Mercier powder, if you guys can see that, but still super easy to use because I absolutely love these powders. And then to set all over the face, I've got my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless. I mean, this should be super easy to finish. I was halfway there anyway. I use this every single day. I don't know why, but I've also pulled out my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark. Before I got this, I used to absolutely love using this as well. If you guys can see, the dome on it is gone. It's kind of like a flat powder now, so I just need to get down to the, you know, the pan that they have. So the last product is like a bronzer. I only picked one bronzer and I didn't pick any blush or highlight or anything like that because I feel like those products take forever to finish. And just like eyeshadow, I do like to rotate and change up my blush and highlight and, you know, bronzer that I use every single day. But there is one bronzer that I do want to pan this year, and that is of course my collaboration palette with Revolution Paradise Glow, the Bronze Goddess shade in here. It's got like this biggest dip. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's got like a big dent in it. I feel like I could hit pan if I really focused on this bronzer. Everything else is nowhere near, no dip. Like I use them all the time, especially the blush and the highlight. I use them all the time and not even a dip because it's such a pigmented formulation. You just don't need a lot of it, which is why they're just not even like dented. But I feel like if I focused on this bronzer, I could easily pan it by June. But yeah guys, these are my makeup picks that I want to empty. I do have a couple skincare picks which are literally on the edge of their life. I just need to push myself to finish them. I don't know what it is with skincare and makeup as well. When things start getting low, I start like using other things and I'm just like, no, go back to it, finish it. Like, why are you leaving a toner at this stage and trying something else? Like, no, finish it. Okay, so starting off with toners, basically I have the Isn't Tree Green Tea Fresh Toner. So this is literally nearly done. It's here. I could probably finish this in a month, less than a month. I think because it got to winter, this is not really that hydrating for me as a toner. I have more hydrating toners. Green tea is meant to be good for acne prone and oily skin and everything, and this was a great toner, but it was just very lightweight, and I feel like because it turned winter, I needed something a little bit more hydrating, which is why I stopped using this. But I'm gonna finish this up even if I have to top it with another more hydrating toner. Another toner that is like more than halfway done, I don't know if you guys can see that, it is here, is the Benton. These are Korean skincare brands by the way, but this is the Benton Snail Bee High Content Skin in Korean skincare. I think it means toner, and once again this is such a lightweight toner. It almost feels like a water, which doesn't really have a lot of hydration for me. in the winter, which is why I probably stopped using it. But in the summer, these products were my go-to toners because they were so lightweight. They weren't like heavy and thick on the skin. As for serums, I've pulled out my Shiseido Ultimate Power Infusing Concentrate. I use this every single day, morning and night. Because of the packaging, you can't really see, but it is up to here. Where this white line is, that is where it's up to, so I could easily finish this. I love this, so hydrating, really nice and hydrating, like I just said. But yeah, that's what I use this for. I think it's meant to be anti-aging and all of that stuff, but for me, it's just a really nice boost in hydration. Similarly, another hydrating serum is the Pyongyang Moisture Serum. This is like literally down here. You can't really tell because of the bottle, but this is really, really low. It's really similar to this, but a little bit thicker, but there's no real actives in these products. They're literally just for hydration and moisture. And because at nighttime I use like glycolic acid and retinol sometimes, it's like during the day or for like my everyday serum, I just need something that's moisturizing and hydrating, nothing crazy. Dear Claire's Fundamental Watery Oil Drop. There's no actual oil in here, but it leaves your skin so dewy that it might as well be like a squalane oil. So I don't know if you guys can see, but this is literally on its last leg. It's all the way down here, so this should be easy to finish up. I don't know why I didn't just finish it. This is really, really nice. I do feel like it's geared more towards dry, normal skin. It's a little bit too much for my oily skin. Like, it would be great for those days that I'm not actually wearing makeup, but this underneath makeup for me is just too glowy. If you're into that glowy skin look or you have dry skin, this would be perfect for you. I think it's like 20-ish pounds. Dear Claire's is available on Look Fantastic as well. So is Benton if you wanted to shop. I absolutely love that Look Fantastic carry Korean skincare brands as well, but yeah, definitely want to finish this up. Another Korean skincare product that I want to finish up is the COSRX Green Tea Aqua Soothing Gel Cream. Love this. Once again, beautiful formulation for summer, really nice and lightweight. I have literally nearly finished this, probably got about 5 uses left. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see the gel cream in there. There you go. I hope you guys can see there's literally only a little bit in there, so I'm going to go ahead and finish that up. While we're here, I'm going to go ahead and show you my Murad gel cream that I want to go ahead and finish up. This is called the Nutrient Charged Water Gel, I think. Really nice lightweight gel cream, but moisturizing and hydrating, perfect for oily skin under makeup. So yeah, I want to finish this up as well. Another cream that I want to go ahead and finish up, which is actually my second tube of this. This is my comfort zone. This is my comfort cream. I absolutely love the moisturizing effect of this cream, but it's not too heavy, but it's definitely very satisfying. If you almost have like dehydrated, dry feeling skin, this takes that away, and it's such a beautiful cream. This is by a brand called Banobagi. I think that's how you say it, Banobagi. And this is their Milk Thistle Repair Cream. This is perfect. I love this cream. Once again, it is, I think, a Korean skincare brand. And if you're in the UK, you can get it on Glam Touch UK, I believe is the website. But yeah, this is literally probably got about 2 uses left in it, and this is my second tube. I've been running through this cream like there's no tomorrow. I would 1000% repurchase this. And last but not least, I have this little mini size of the Biossance Squalane and Lactic Acid Resurfacing Night Serum. So I do tend to use my actives mostly at nighttime, like lactic acid, glycolic acid, retinol, of course, not all at the same time and not all in the same routine. Some nights I just use like a moisture cream before bed, but some nights I feel like my skin needs a reset, so I'll go for something like this with a chemical exfoliant inside of it. And I do have the full size version of this product, so I want to go ahead and use up the mini before I open the big full size. And yeah, I have used this a couple times. It is really nice. It does make my skin feel very like soft and gets rid of texture. And those are all of the skincare products that I want to get through, guys. So I hope this video wasn't too long, and I really hope that you join me on this project pan. Let's start using what we have. I know we're all about testing new makeup, and I know you guys get excited about new makeup and new skincare like I do, but I really do want to start shopping my own collection and enjoying the products that I do have, which I feel like I do. I definitely do love what I love and use what I love. Do you know what I mean? I'm not always using new stuff, especially on an everyday when I'm not testing on camera on an everyday basis. I'm using my Bare Minerals Bare Pro foundation. I'm using my e.l.f. Camo Concealer. Like, I'm a creature of habit in that way, but for some reason I can just never finish products. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish these up God willing. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss my update in March and then also in June. And let's see if we can finish up these products. And I'll catch you guys in my next one. Take care. Bye.